Welcome,
one and all,
to
the part 10
That's right.
of the 5 weeks of Benjamin Button.
On the website, it says part 1.
But we...
Dude, why do you have to... Part 10
Part 10
of the 5 weeks of Benjamin Button.
Part
guys.
10, but Curio.
Number one.
Number one.
Okay.
Part 10 out of 10, guys.
See, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
My name is Benjamin Button, and I was born under unusual circumstances. While everybody else was aging, I was getting younger, all alone.
Hard to
And
follow.
that's kind of one of the most important things.
It's hard to follow,
with all
like,
that.
Because I
Not
would get
unlike the
confused. Because
movie.
I don't want to. I don't want to come in one day on the wrong part.
Yeah.
You will.
So
Come in
I
with a
think you
different
will.
Curio.
I think you will. You're
Yeah.
gonna show up dressed as
Guys,
a,
speaking
as a
of the
teenager.
website, if you would like to follow along with this 5 weeks, you can go to swagpoop.com/Benjamin. It's going to have a schedule and timestamps for
Yep.
guys. 5 weeks means 10 episodes.
Yeah,
Yes.
lock that in.
Lock that into your brain.
Is a lowercase b, y'all.
Like any website might be. And guys, today we're covering the first Curio, which
Curio 1.
takes place as you can see on this website. So you can see these wonderful timestamps. We're going to be covering minute 0, second 00 to 1635 of the Curious Case of Benjamin Button. And I kind of alluded to this on this website, but and I texted you guys this after we decided to do this, but this is kind of a serendipitous fact that when I was going to chop up this movie for us into 10 equal pieces, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw that this movie is nearly exactly 10,000
I'll be
seconds
honest.
long.
That fact is what sold me.
Yeah.
Until
Really?
until you said that, I was like,
Were
I'm
you
not
gonna Were you
sure
gonna
where-
back out?
No, I wasn't gonna back out. I just wasn't sure about it until you said that, and I was like, "That's
You can tell
kismet.
there's magic.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's like
it's magic.
9,950.
65.
Yeah,
I think.
it's pretty
It's damn near
pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So
10,000.
I think that when David Fincher made this movie, I think he was hoping that somebody would do this.
I
Oh, yeah.
genuinely, knowing what I know about his production side stuff, the amount of takes that he does, I could see him being like, I'm making the first 10,000 second movie. I'm making the first 10,000 second movie.
And guys, we're
him
going to
being
take this
so hyped
1,000
on that.
seconds at a time.
Yeah.
And he did it.
one day, a group of people are gonna watch my movie 1,000 or 10,000 seconds at a
If
time.
he
Or how
predicted
many?
that would be
Whatever.
amazing because we are
Yeah.
doing that.
Yeah.
We're doing what might be called an extremely close reading.
Yes,
Yes.
of
I
A Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
it's going to be a close reading,
Yeah.
and if you're not planning to watch along at pace, that's fine. I think we'll give you the tools you need
yeah.
anyway, but I would
There
recommend
is-
doing so because we're going to get deep.
There is a tool online right now. Somebody made one.
Yeah, it's on the website. There's
Yes.
two fans have made some useful tools. If you want to follow
Yes.
along, you can find that stuff on the website. And if you're a kind of genius who likes to make this kind of stuff, just send it to me and I'll put it on the website if you want me to do so.
I love my army of programmers
Yes.
that,
Yes.
that do whatever.
We have a
Yeah.
complete army.
bend the code to
Yeah.
my whim.
Yes.
I love
An army
code.
of code warriors.
It's so hard to.
Yeah,
like,
I would say we got the beard, so maybe do this now from now on
No.
because it's just hard to understand you. Dude.
How is it hard to understand me?
you're
I'm
just
saying
kinda
everything.
blowing- yeah,
You're just
I
saying
don't know why
everything
the beard is
completely
making you
normal.
hold the mic closer.
Yeah, you're holding.
I'm
it
not
extremely-
holding it closer.
As you said that, you moved it
you
away
moved
2
it
inches
far
from,
away,
your,
yeah.
from your face.
Well, I can't tell. I can't tell where it is, but I'm not
Exactly,
taking
dude.
this beard off.
Okay,
I
all right. dude.
refuse.
How should we start?
That's
'Cause
how
I think
committed
Yeah, I mean,
I am
feel
to
like
this.
I feel like my report is a good way to start it
Yes.
off.
Okay.
Because I'll be honest, it's less of a report and more of a recap.
Okay.
Because I kind of got to a point where I was like, I think most of the stuff that I would write a report on, it would be better to just have organic conversations about it, and I can bring it up and we can talk about it as opposed to just reading out a thing. And I wrote the recap, and it's honestly quite long.
All right.
And
Let's do a recap.
Because here's the thing, and this is something I want to. We're doing this, Curio by Curio,
Yeah.
piece by piece. I've never seen this movie. I don't know what's coming next. So there are some things where I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna matter or not.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
but I
don't
like that. That's
like
fun.
so that's good. I
Yeah.
think that's cool too because that's a good way to like be like, well, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
But it does mean in the recap, I'm really trying to hit every. You never know. You
Yeah.
don't know what's going to come back.
And
you
I've
know, in
seen
the
it
next
before, and I
16
don't remember
minutes.
what comes next.
That doesn't surprise
It
me.
seems, yeah, it seems like a
I think-
movie.
I think I saw it the year it came out.
Yeah.
I think I saw it like DVD release.
I don't think anyone has really watched this movie. Like,
Yeah.
I think like maybe like when it came out, was it like 08, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the last time somebody put this on was in 2011 on
It really-
purpose.
yeah, it's truly that's kind of what has also it kind of allured me to this is I was
Yeah.
like I don't think anybody could give you a play-by-play of what
Yeah.
happens besides the high-level premise.
yeah.
I also think it's the premise. You're right. Nobody can give you the play-by-play. The premise itself is a has a large cultural impact.
Yes,
Yeah.
For the
it's-
fact that
people-
nobody is like this. I like this movie.
People
Yeah.
are always saying, "Oh, like Benjamin Button,"
Yeah.
but nobody. It's just so everything about it is completely puzzling to me.
It's become.
I really can't
it's a
believe
movie
it.
that has.
It's so curious.
It's like if nobody saw The Matrix.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
if The Matrix came out and 3 people watched it.
also the fucking David Fincher directing this is so funny.
Such a curveball.
It's so fucking funny. It's so clear. It's so clear that he felt like he deserved an Oscar for like Zodiac or something.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, "Here's the cheat code. I make Forrest Gump, but he's not disabled.
Yeah,
He's
you
just
made
old."
that point earlier, and I think that's a really good point. And it really colored the first Curio to me.
Yeah.
That it's it is exactly like Forrest Gump, except he's got oldness.
Yeah. He's got old. There's this
Because he is disabled.
We're gonna
You
say
can't
it
say he's
in
not
the. We're gonna
disabled.
say
Yeah,
it.
we'll get here. I'll start out. I'll
I
do
meant
this
mentally.
recap so that everybody, at least who hasn't gotten a chance to watch it yet, can lock in and understand.
Yeah.
And then I think we can just get into it. So I'm just gonna read this here. We open on 2 production logos made entirely out of buttons.
I remember that.
Paramount and Warner Brothers.
I said out loud, button.
Yeah. Benjamin Button is a co-production between these 2 companies. And coincidentally, I don't know if you guys have seen this news, just days ago from now, Paramount acquired Warner Brothers
Yeah.
Whoa.
in an $81 billion merger. So before the narrative of the film even begins, Benjamin Button is playing with themes of time and fate
And maybe
Yeah.
that's where they met.
and union.
Paramount
probably
and Warner Brothers.
stitched
Yeah,
together.
that was probably their first movie together.
Yes.
They met.
That might have
Paramount-
been their first movie each.
Paramount
could've
is
been.
the
I don't
shirt.
know much about companies.
Warner Brothers is the button
Wow.
because
Damn.
it's even shaped
Shirt
like a
has
logo
acquired
of a
button.
button.
Okay, then our story begins. In New Orleans in 2005, as Hurricane Katrina gathers strength, Daisy Fuller, an elderly woman, lies on her deathbed in a hospital. Her daughter Caroline sits by her bedside. And this is the first line of the movie.
What are you looking at, Caroline?
Here, let's hear that again, guys.
Yeah,
This
I
is the
did-
first thing you hear
Yes.
when you turn on
And just
Benjamin Button.
imagine a script scrolling down,
Yeah.
scrolling past.
Yeah, when they do that in
Yeah.
Best
Yeah.
Screenplay.
Yeah.
Here it is, guys.
What are you looking at, Caroline?
I literally started instantly crying laughing when this came on. I could not believe
Yeah.
my ears.
She's extremely old.
As soon
She's
as
so
I saw,
old.
as soon as I saw the old lady in the deathbed, I got so mad. I got so mad
'cause you said you
immediately.
hate these kinds
I
of
hate
movies.
these kind of
Yeah.
movies because I know immediately when you see an old person in a deathbed, the whole movie is like life's too short.
Do you
That's the
also-
whole movie.
Do you not feel like, maybe you'll get to this in your report, but do you not feel like there's a very large age gap between the mother and the daughter?
Yeah.
The mom is like 100 years old, and then the daughter's like 35.
I wonder. I feel like that could be seen in the movie.
yeah.
We just don't know.
We don't
just
know yet. We have
I
no
don't know
idea.
yet. But at this
Um,
point, I just thought that was strange.
Yeah, it definitely. That's a good observation.
And I just want to make a prediction right now.
yes,
As you said, her last Daisy Fuller.
Daisy Fuller. Yeah,
I'm going to make a prediction right now. This ties into the Home Alone universe.
with the character whose first name is
Oh.
Fuller.
Yes. And
How does
someone's
that
gonna,
explain how
someone,
that ties in?
I feel like it's going to be an Easter egg for the fans, but someone's going to tell her to lay off the Pepsi.
Well, this is actually this kind of I feel like is a little bit similar to this next part here.
Mm.
As Daisy drifts in and out of consciousness, Caroline asks if she wants any more medication because the doctor said she could have as much as she wants.
Yes.
So that kind of reminds me of of lay off
Yeah.
the pill. Like, hey, lay off the medication.
Fuller, lay off the Dilaudid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can have as much medication as she wants, is what the doctor said. She also asks if Daisy is afraid to die. And Daisy replies, I'm curious.
Curious.
The
Daisy
first,
then begins to tell the story of Mr. Gateau, a.k.a. Mr. Cake,
yeah.
who is a blind clockmaker whose son was killed in World War I. In 1918, he unveils his magnum opus, a giant train station clock, in front of a huge crowd that even includes Teddy Roosevelt. A shrewd individual points out that the clock is running backwards. Mr. Cake claims he did this on purpose so that maybe the war would run in reverse and all the boys could come home. He is completely blind, so I do think it's possible he made the clock this way by accident and came up with this speech on the spot because he was embarrassed. His little speech seems to make Teddy Roosevelt emotional. He takes his hat off.
A lot of people do.
And then Mr. Cake, here, I'm just going to play this. This is exactly the audio that happened. So he gives this moving speech, and then this is what he says.
I'm sorry if I've offended anybody. I hope you enjoy my clock.
Sorry to have offended anybody.
Never seen again.
Mr. Cake was never seen again. I'm sorry to have offended anybody. I hope you enjoy my clock. Mr. Cake was never seen again.
The other thing about Mr. Cake is that I thought it was interesting that it's 1918 and he's in an interracial marriage,
Yeah.
but then I realized he's blind and he doesn't know. He doesn't know that he is.
Also, the actor who plays him is
Elias
Codius, who I
Yes.
think plays Casey Jones in the Ninja Turtles movies.
Wow.
He looks cool. He had
Or
a real,
he looks like the guy who plays
he had a
him there.
real
They have
Charles
they have a
Bronson
doppelganger.
sort of look to him.
Oh, that's probably
So-
it might be the best Elias Codius has ever looked.
Yeah.
Mr. Cake says, I hope you enjoyed my clock. And then he rows out in a rowboat into the ocean. And then he
Yes.
disappears forever.
Never's to be seen again.
Which if you're
We
a blind
never to see
person,
again.
if you're
Yeah.
a blind
Well,
person,
he didn't know. He
you're
didn't
going
know.
out. Yeah, maybe he thought he was in the tub or something. Or
Rowing his tub.
He's like,
Well,
okay,
that,
hand me
actually,
the
that's
soap.
one possibility. Or some people say he died of a broken heart. But they show him rowing out into
Yeah.
the ocean.
And also,
well, he could have died of a broken heart out on the
Out on the
rowboat.
o- in the
Which
open
what a
ocean.
terrible way to
and his
go.
poor
Yeah.
wife she closes up the clock shop.
Yeah.
Closed.
Closed, dude. And
I
that's
hope
how
you enjoy
know.
my clock.
Hope you enjoy my
I'm
clock.
sorry to offend you.
Also, really got me laughing.
Yeah.
I mean, for that to be there's no way that if that's the last clock I make, I'm fucking killing myself.
Right?
I'm not like
It went
The
backwards,
president
bro.
It
looked
fucking
at
goes.
it.
It goes backwards.
The
And
president-
back then, clocks mattered.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
important. I was looking
Yeah.
at that and I was like, it's a train station. Imagine how fucking pissed off you'd be if you
Yeah.
walk in
Right.
and you're like, okay, when's my train? Going backwards. Come on.
Yeah. We come back to the hospital out of the Mr. Cake story, where Caroline says she hopes she hasn't disappointed her mother. Her mother says she could never disappoint her, and then asks her to fetch a book from her dark suitcase. It's a diary. Daisy said she's tried to read it 100 different times.
What does that sound?
Caroline reads it to Daisy. The first entry begins thus. April 4th, 1985, New Orleans. This is my last will and testament. I don't have much to leave. A few possessions, no money. All I have is my story, and I'm writing it now while I still remember it. My name is Benjamin.
Benjamin Button.
So, guys, check this out.
Curious case.
Benjamin Button.
Wow.
This button is broken, guys.
Button.
Curious case.
Benjamin Button.
I hope you enjoy my clock.
Curious.
I hope you enjoy my clock.
So they did a title drop in the first Curio,
Wow.
which is pretty cool.
That
Kind of
is pretty cool.
a hidden
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
But it's there. If it,
You have to be a real
it's the type
Reggie
of thing
Watts
you
to
got to
put
be a
that together.
close
Mhm.
a close watcher.
Yeah.
To pick this kind of thing up.
Which we
enter,
are.
We are. We're a very close watcher. We enter Benjamin's story. He was born on November 11th, 1918, the end of World War I. People dance and parade through the streets celebrating. Thomas Button runs through the festivities to his home where his wife has been giving birth. She looks at him and says, "Promise me he has a place," and then she instantly dies. Thomas looks at his son and he freaks out. He grabs the baby and runs outside to the river. A policeman sees him at the river with a bundle of blankets and yells, "Hey, what are you doing there? What do you have there?" And then begins to chase him through the streets. Thomas shakes the police officer and then leaves the bundle on the stairs of a nursing home along with what looks like about $3 in cash, which is probably a lot of money
Yeah.
back then. And then we meet Queenie, played by Taraji P. Henson, and Mr. Weathers, played by Mahershala Ali. And Queenie is, I think, the caretaker of the nursing home. And I think we don't know yet in this Curio what. I think Mr. Weathers is just there.
He
Yeah.
just steps
as of right now.
He's a stepper.
Yeah. We're
Also, foreshadowing. In the future, there's going to be weather in the hospital.
Oh,
I didn't even connect.
Yeah.
So I have a whole thing to go into about names, and I didn't even pick up on that one.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's good.
There's going to
That's
be
really
weather
good.
at the hospital.
So Queenie and Mr. Weathers flirt with each other, and then Queenie gets called back inside because an old lady has messed herself. But then Mr. Weathers steps on the baby. He wants to leave
in
it
a
for
really crazy way, too.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, what the fuck? What's this
He goes,
shit?
oh. He wants to leave it for the police, but Queenie brings the baby inside and puts it in her dresser drawer and closes the drawer. She gets the nursing home doctor, Dr. Rose, to come downstairs and examine the baby. He explains the baby has cataracts, arthritis, its skin has lost all elasticity, and its hands and feet are ossified. It has the ailments of an 80-year-old. He asks where it came from, and Queenie lies, telling him that it's her sister's baby that came out white. She says, my sister had a strange adventure. The baby got the worst of it, and he came out white.
Yeah.
Pretty funny line.
A really funny line. She
Yeah.
says the baby is a miracle, but just not the type of miracle one hopes to see.
Mm-hmm.
She brings it upstairs and announces to the entire nursing home that the baby will be staying there. She says he's known as Benjamin. And listen to this. Listen closely.
He's known as Benjamin.
Clock noises.
Whoa.
A grandfather clock. Grandfather in the nursing home.
Mhm.
Got me thinking about the name Benjamin. Big Ben.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, could
Clock
be.
named after a clock.
That's a
And
good point.
his grandfather's aged.
She had no idea. He's grandfather age, like the grandfather clock. So
Yes.
she doesn't know what he's going to be named. She says he's known as, pauses, she listens. She hears a grandfather clock.
She
She
says
goes,
Benjamin.
oh, grandfather, Big Ben,
Yes.
Benjamin. Clock baby. The old ladies gather around to admire Benjamin. He smiles and coughs. And then the Curio ends.
The smiling and coughing,
Perfect ending.
it was great. Yeah, it was perfectly timed.
That's an 80-year-old's cough.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
It does feel wet.
I hope you enjoy my cock.
So that's my recap
I think that's a good recap.
of everything that happened.
Why does he say, I hope
I'm
you enjoy
sorry.
my clock?
Also, I'm sorry if I offended anybody by making a clock that goes.
Maybe this is supposed to be like some kind of like, because the way that this movie is presented is very serious, right?
Yes.
Extremely serious.
Extremely serious. Maybe it's one of the funniest movies ever, and we're reading too much into it.
I mean, I was really laughing.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff that was really getting me.
The second watch was when I started laughing. The first watch, I was like, oh, this movie sucks. And then
Yeah.
the second time, I was like, this is actually
I think
an
I
amazing
think
Curio.
Truly, the first line, that line, this really just set the tone for me.
What
like
would you-
instantly, I
yeah.
was like, oh my god, what the fuck?
Would you, I did think at one point, because the ending was so good of the baby coughing, that if they had just faded to black there and it was a short film, I would think it was a pretty good. I would think it was pretty good. It was a weird
oh
baby.
wow, yeah, they probably had
Yeah.
a couple $1,000s.
Yeah, like that's not bad. You know,
Right.
the
Yeah,
dad,
good proof of
the dad
concept.
is also a man going his own way.
Yeah.
His
Yes.
wife dies. He's like, all right, now it's just get rid of the baby.
Here's something else I wanted to talk about. Where do you think he was?
Where do you, what did he
He's
have to be
running
at that was
home.
more important than
Yeah.
he probably was celebrating the war being over.
Yeah.
That was my guess.
was
The
just
more
out
important question to
celebrating.
me is when he walks out and he sort of like tries to blend back in, where does
Yeah.
he go?
The bar, probably.
Because
He
I
goes down
imagine
to Bourbon Street.
I imagine the doctor knows how to get in contact with him.
Yeah.
So he's gonna call him and be like, "Where's the baby?"
Yeah. Did they have
I don't
phones
know.
back then?
Because it's
or-
quite illegal.
I mean,
had-
even then, he can walk over and be like, "Hey, like,
even
what the
in
fuck?"
1918,
Right.
it was illegal to get rid of a baby.
Well, and
Yeah.
it was even illegal to throw blankets into the river. It seems
Yes.
like.
yes,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
bundle of blankets,
'Cause
a
it-
bundle of coughing
Hey,
what
blankets.
if
what
it
are you
wasn't
doing
a
over
baby?
there? Hey, what are you?
Yeah.
I think the police
And then he
officer was
whistles
just
at him.
was curious.
Yeah.
I think he wasn't in trouble. He was just like, "Hey, what do you have?" Oh, curious.
Curious.
I like. I don't know. There was just something so amazing to me about this guy having. Being a real psychopath.
Yeah.
Who is,
Thomas
his
Button.
wife's last words to him are make sure that there's a place
It's
for him.
within-
And he's like, yeah,
it's
there's a
within
place at the
10
bottom of the river.
seconds, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He walks in. He sees the priest.
Yeah.
And he doesn't put two and two together. He just
Yeah.
goes, "Why are you here?" And then the wife has a big blood stain on her
Yeah.
sheet, and he goes over and she says, "Promise me he has a place." And then she dies.
He
instantly.
also
I guess you know
definitely-
what? He was fulfilling the promise.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
yeah.
putting
He was
them
like,
somewhere.
a place. Oh fuck! I got to do this right now.
Oh, you know what?
River.
You know what
No,
place?
that's not gonna work.
The river. The
He
river
also
where
definitely. This is an old man baby, fragile
Yeah.
bones. He broke both the baby's arms when he ripped him out of the.
Oh,
out of the
definitely.
bassinet.
I mean, not to
Absolutely.
mention this step.
Yeah.
The stepping
This
situation.
kid had a tough first hour.
Oh, yeah.
man.
Yeah.
getting stomped on immediately. Your dad is running with you. He almost throws you in a river. Then he gets stomped on.
Yeah, the stomp really, it was a thing where I was like,
The
oh,
stomp
don't.
sound is wet. The
It was
stomp
like-
sound is like
It was something where I was like, don't do it. Don't
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it. Don't,
yeah.
don't,
And
don't.
they set it up like that, where it's like
yeah,
it's
he's
like
on
kind
the
of,
bottom of the stairs.
Yeah,
it sounds like he
And-
steps on a tomato.
it's like wet
When he
bandits with
steps.
marbles.
It's like
Here's something else I wanted to throw in about Mr. Weathers.
Mm.
So because of this line, I had to go back and watch a version with subtitles.
Yeah,
And in the subtitles, Mr. Weathers is referred to as Tizzy.
Tizzy.
Tizzy :
I wonder
you
if
look,
that'll
you look
come-
awful handsome tonight, Queenie.
come
So
in.
Tizzy
we'll
Weathers.
maybe learn that at someday that his name
Mm.
is Tizzy, but just a little Easter egg to throw in. That's kind of part of the Curio, but not really.
Another Easter egg is calling a woman handsome.
yeah.
He says your dress is about as
brown.
brown as your eyes.
Yes, yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, stop."
Which I don't.
Which,
it's,
yeah.
to me that's like in in The Witch when they did like really accurate like
Yeah,
talking.
where I was just like,
I'm like,
oh.
that's something that I don't understand because I'm not from 1980.
I know.
Right.
I did. Can we try and puzzle this out right now? Because I also
Your
in the
dress
3
is
times
as
I watched
brown
this.
as your
Your-
eyes.
Because here, and she goes here. The key to me is she goes like, "Oh, stop,"
Yeah.
which could be that means that he's teasing her.
Or she's getting too fucking horse.
Yeah, or it's like a really good compliment.
I think it's a really
Too
good
good of a
compliment, but it's
compliment.
not a compliment of her eyes. Her
No.
eyes are the thing
No,
that
yeah.
are being he's complimenting
Is it
the
the
dress.
eyes and the dress?
Unless they already had a conversation indoors off screen where they were saying this is the brownness of this
Brownest,
dress
yeah.
is so gorgeous. Like I've
Yes.
never seen a more
all
gorgeous
the old
brown than
ladies,
this.
all the
That
old
could have been a
ladies sitting
deleted
in
scene.
the
This is
all
the
old ladies
brownest
sitting in a circle.
dress.
Oh, how nice! Look at how brown your dress is.
Seems like something that they would say at that time
Yeah,
period.
they probably would.
She lives in a house of white old ladies that
Yeah.
crap themselves and have dementia.
Yeah, and one and the
Which
only
perfect
one who
place
doesn't
to
have a
put that
crazy
baby.
reaction to Benjamin
Yeah.
is the old lady who's like, he looks like my ex-husband. She
Yes.
cracks a joke.
Yeah, so that was something else I wanted. So yeah, she comes over. She says, "I've had 10 children.
Yeah.
Let me. I can take care of him." She looks and she says, "He looks like my ex-husband." Now, the baby has old person ailments.
Yeah.
And I'm curious if you guys agree with me on this.
Curious.
It doesn't look that old.
Curious.
The baby doesn't look like an
No.
old person.
No, I agree.
No,
I
it
agree.
looks like a mummy baby.
It looks like a baby.
It looks
It
like
looks like a-
it looks like a,
Sometimes a baby looks like
It
an old
did
man.
Just, it also
Sometimes
did
babies look
just
fucked
come
up.
out. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
if
30,
I saw
let-
that baby,
It actually,
Yeah, I would just assume
it
it
came
was
out
a
like
preemie.
probably
Yeah.
20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look
Give it some
old.
time to settle. Give it some milk.
So is this woman, do you think we could see in a future Curio reveal that this woman was once married to a baby?
yes.
Was what I was thinking.
oh, that's a good.
That's
point.
probably a prequel movie that we have to
Because
write.
this was some of the nursing home stuff was stuff where I was like, I don't know if this is going to come back or not. For example, there's Mrs. Hollister.
yeah.
Owner of
She
the clothing
comes
store.
and knocks. She comes and knocks names. Names are very important in this movie.
They're probably going to go to the mall.
That she comes and knocks on the door. She says, "Somebody stole my pearl necklace.
Yes.
Oh.
Someone's been stealing my jewelry." She doesn't even realize she's actually wearing it.
She's a moron.
She
Yeah.
does it. She's not too smart.
Yeah.
she
She's
doesn't
a
know.
moron.
But we could see either her stupidity come back,
Yeah.
or we could see an actual jewelry thief appear in the movie,
Oh.
and then it's like, Mrs. Hollister, you're crazy.
Yeah.
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 You probably
yeah.
just misplaced it. It's like, no, somebody's in here and he's stealing all the jewelry and,
And
he's
also,
making fucking bank.
honestly, at this point in the movie, he's a baby.
Yeah.
I don't know if Benjamin Button is the hero or the villain of this story.
You think this is
Okay.
like Little Man?
I don't know.
Can I use this to jump into my big? This is my big analysis
Yeah.
Okay.
here, and it's about. It starts out with Mr. Cake, and then I just kind of kept seeing. So Mr. Cake, I was struck sometime in the second watch of seeing Mr. Cake.
mm-hmm.
He wears these dark glasses. He's blind, so he wears
Yes.
these dark glasses you can't see through, and he's unveiling this big clock in front of this big group of people, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's Dr. Octopus. That's
Oh,
Dr.
yeah.
Octopus in Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
He's unveiling his invention in front of
The
everybody,
glasses.
and then I was like, "Oh my god." Dr. Octavius into Dr. Octopus is like the same thing as Mr. Gateau into Mr. Cake.
Wow.
It's like it's a word that's kind of translates a little bit into it.
Yeah.
Gateau literally does. But then I was like, wait a second. Benjamin Button, Peter Parker,
Oh my God.
born with a power.
This
so
is
you're
an
thinking
analogy for the
superhero.
whole movie is an analogy for Spider-Man.
I'm thinking that Mr. Cake, because Mr. Cake also he has the tragic backstory. He has the
Yes.
villain
True,
backstory. He
true.
lost his son in the war, and he tried to create a mad invention.
Yeah.
A backwards clock.
A backwards
that goes
clock.
backwards. Yeah. Holy crap.
He didn't just try; he succeeded.
He created that. He created that.
He got it even onto the eyes of the president at the
And-
time.
and
And also, how fucking the people complain about fucking Obama and Trump playing golf. How annoying is it for the president to go see a clock get unveiled?
Okay, so he wasn't the president at this time, by the way.
okay.
I looked this up because I was curious.
True.
The president was
Curious.
Woodrow Wilson. He would have already been
Curious.
president, Teddy
Oh, true. I
Roosevelt.
guess
He
that makes
actually,
sense.
1 year after, here's another kind of piece of evidence for Mr. Cake being a possible villain that we could see return in the movie.
Okay.
Teddy Roosevelt died in 1919. So he
Oh.
died soon after this was the case.
Wow.
Interesting.
The curious case.
The curious case.
Curious. Okay.
Do it.
I feel that, but it. So, and then I was thinking, here's what's interesting. So I think there's a clear Spider-Man allegory here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 came out in 2004. This came out in 2008. Plenty of time for the production
When
to
did
take
Spider-Man
into
3
account
come out?
to add this stuff in. I don't know.
I think a year before, right?
Maybe that sounds right to me. But so, Benjamin Button, born in 1918, and Mr. Cake, I almost said Dr. Cake,
Mhm.
in 1918, they wouldn't know about Spider-Man or Dr. Octopus. But we know that Benjamin Button lives, we can assume, until 1985 at least, because that's when the diary entry is
Yeah.
dated that's written by him. And Spider-Man, the first appearance of Spider-Man is in 1962. So I think that we could see
Him
maybe
reading-
halfway
a
through-
Stan Lee cameo.
we could see maybe halfway through this movie, a few curios down the line, we could see Benjamin Button finding out about Spider-Man and being like, oh my God, that's like my story.
And
Yeah.
not only
They
that,
ripped me
he's
off.
going to be. I know for a fact he's going to find out about Spider-Man because by the time Spider-Man exists, he will be at the prime age to enjoy comic books.
Yes.
Yeah, age 44.
Yeah.
Yes.
The perfect age.
And 2005, when Daisy's dying in the hospital, Spider-Man 2 would have just come out the year before. So
Uh-huh.
even they probably went and saw Spider-Man 2.
They wheeled her
and
out.
that's what reminded her of the diary.
Put her in the handicap seat.
Yeah.
Had her watching
I'm
Spider-Man in there.
very
She's going,
Madam
interested-
Web. Madam
I'm
Web.
very. I think if you watch this movie with all 10 curios, just straight, I don't even know what you would call that.
Yeah.
But if you watched all 10, if you somehow had the time to watch all 10 in a row, I think the Mr. Cake would kind of barely, or the clock got. I think that it would barely
It would
register.
barely register. I agree.
And then I really feel like it's coming back at some
Yeah.
point. I think we're gonna see that guy come back.
Mr. Cake really dominates this curio.
Yeah.
Like he
He's
is
basically the
he
star
steals
of the
the
movie
show.
right
He
now.
steals the show.
fully
Right
steals the
now,
show.
from what I know about this movie, Mr. Cake is the star of the movie. Benjamin Button is basically just a side character that has something to do with him a little
obviously, I don't mean to be lewd, but
bit.
when you see a baby like that, the first thing you imagine is how was this baby conceived?
yes.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's gonna have something to do with
Probably
this clock.
in a nursing home.
Yeah, I have a few theories that I wanted to put forward.
Okay.
So one was that it was like a kind of a Spider-Man situation where he's born with mutant powers. I guess Spider-Man wasn't born with mutant powers, but
Yeah.
it's a superhero situation. Here's another read on the Mr. Cake situation. Mr. Cake's wish. Blow out the candles on your cake.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Cake made a wish for time to run backwards,
For one baby.
and Benjamin Button was born on Armistice Day
Mm-hmm.
when the war was over. So that's if the war were to run backwards, that's where it would start to run backwards from. And check this out. The armistice was called at 11 a.m. on November 11th, 11/11/11,
Whoa.
Mhm.
wishing time.
Wow.
So I think that Benjamin Button could have been created by a birthday wish from Mr.
Mr.
Birthday
Cake.
Cake.
Like Palpatine.
He could have wished him into existence.
It's like
that's
Palpatine
not a bad.
and Anakin.
That's not a bad idea.
Born from the Force. He's born from old age.
Is this the?
Or his parents had sex on that clock.
This might be
Yeah.
too early to call this.
Uh-huh.
Is this the most backwards movie ever?
Yes. Unless you count Primer.
Is it more backwards than Memento?
Yes,
Is it more
probably.
backwards
so far
than the
seems
backwards man?
it
So
seems
far,
forward
yeah.
so far.
It
he
seems
is
forward.
a backwards man.
It seems forward.
He is the backwards
Yeah.
man.
He is the backwards man.
predicted by
He
Tom
can't-
Green.
He can't walk backwards fast as we can yet.
No.
No, right now he can't. Well, he might be. He can't even crawl backwards.
No.
I mean, from what I
Not
know
yet.
from the trailer, he does.
Well, let's not
Sorry
skip
to jump
ahead to other
ahead.
Curios. I mean, that's
I'm just predicting.
we're
the
talking about
first
Curio
one.
one.
We
We're
can't
talking about
even talk.
Curio
We can't
one.
talk about
Yeah,
every
don't be
Curios. We're
ridiculous.
focused on
Can
this.
I put forward another theory that I
Yes.
was thinking about?
You may.
This is if you watch this. Okay. So start from there.
All right. I have.
You notably, I realized you do not see the baby
Mm-hmm.
at all. You see Thomas Button's reaction to the baby.
Yeah.
You see him bundle up. You don't see the baby at all until after Mahershala Ali steps on the
Steps on
baby.
him, yeah.
Do you think it's possible that the stepping on caused this?
Oh, like caught
Like,
some of his skin
the
and,
baby-
and pulled it.
when the
and then
baby
it
was
extra
born,
skin.
That it wasn't ugly or old.
It was
Yeah.
just white.
Thomas Button was just like, "Oh, this baby killed my
Yeah.
wife. Fuck this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it away." It was the stepping on
Or he
that
stepped.
like
caused
he
him
literally
to become
caught
so.
some of
he
it and
stepped
stretched out
on,
all his
on
skin.
the baby's button, and it made it the old age button.
Did the baby have a button?
We don't
think it
know. We
did.
don't know
He's got
yet.
a-
We
he's got
don't
a
know
button for
yet.
a last name.
Yeah.
I guess he has a belly button. They show kind of his whole body.
And
at
maybe
one
if you
point.
step on a baby's belly button,
Where-
I don't
okay.
know genetics or anything. Maybe if you step on a baby's belly button, it makes it old.
We also know that
What?
his first name is Benjamin,
Yeah.
and we know
he
why.
he doesn't know he's a button yet. I
No.
noticed that as well.
And also, what? Yeah. So
I'm curious how
I
he's
didn't
going to
actually
find out.
catch that. Are we sure his parents' name?
Thomas Button.
Okay. So at some point he will find out that his dad.
He will find out he's
Yeah,
a
because
button.
he says I am
Yeah.
Benjamin Button, so
Yeah.
he must
He
know at some
knows.
point.
He learns
Yeah.
at some
we
point
can
who his father is.
Yeah,
And
we
I
can
wonder if we'll
infer.
meet his father.
Who knows? I
Okay,
mean,
I-
that's
I
for
was-
next episode.
I need to know.
I feel like we're gonna meet his father, and he's gonna be drunk somewhere.
Yeah. Or
That would make
completely
sense.
normal and wants nothing to do with his son.
I bet his father
He's
is
gonna
going to be
disown
like
him still.
crying and going to be like, I'm sorry, I did. I did what I
Yeah.
didn't know what I
I'm
was
sorry
doing.
that I
was
tried to
trying
throw you
do,
away. And
I was
then
trying
put
to do
you-
right by you.
And then I put you on a step, which is made for feet to get
Yes.
put there. And I knew that you would
and
get
you got
stepped on.
stepped and turned ugly.
Yeah.
Maybe the father will turn up and be like, "What the hell? You were
Yeah.
normal when I left you on that step. What happened to
You're
you?
old as a bat.
I actually have a
It
feeling.
must have been a magic shoe."
You know what?
Jesus.
I feel like they're going to walk by each other, sort of strangers in the night.
Mhm.
And
Whoa.
because he's not gonna. The last thing he's thinking is this baby, this
Yeah.
ugly baby, grew up to be an old man. Because again, he doesn't
Yeah.
look like an old man. He
It
doesn't
looks
read
like
as
a
an old
wax
man.
mummy.
Yeah.
So he's gonna walk by this old man and maybe look at him and be like, "That guy's really old and small." But he's never
Hey,
gonna know. it's his-
oldie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he
Tip
joins
the
like
wheelchair over.
the tunnel snakes basically, and they try to beat him up.
Oh, yeah. He goes up to him like, young guys rule.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey man, young guys rule, and he's
Yeah.
like, "I'm young. I'm too. I am. No, you don't understand. I'm young.
Me too.
Imagine
Me
you're bullying
this
some
many.
fucking old fart, and he's
Me
telling
this
you,
many.
"I'm so young." Yeah, exactly.
I wrote down a few little like specific details that again
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if they'll come. Kind of another superhero thing here.
Okay.
The Dr. Rose, the doctor of
Uh-huh.
the nursing home, when they're talking about taking in the baby, he said they should get rid of it because they can't have another mouth to feed because the Nolan Foundation thinks that the nursing home is a
Oh my
waste of
God.
Oh,
money.
that's good.
Nolan, waste of money. It's kind of a shot from Fincher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fincher and Nolan both.
Nolan
kind of
is
like,
wasting money on
Yeah,
Interstellar.
exactly.
Mhm.
Well, I'm saving money making this 3-hour
Yeah.
movie.
The first 10,000-second movie.
I'm getting excited, not even really from a movie, from a perspective of the plot, but I'm getting excited from a history perspective. The 20th
Yeah.
century is such a rich
Yes.
Oh, he's going to have to go through the Depression.
Depression, World War II,
Yeah.
JFK. I mean, all the
JFK
Forrest
is
Gumps.
Invention of
exciting.
TV.
Huh?
Invention of TV.
Invention of TV. And again, hitting when he's like, invention of TV, he's going to be like really into TV.
Yeah.
And when he goes through the JFK assassination,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna only have had 1 year with Spider-Man at that point.
Yeah.
That's going to be
So
tough.
it's gonna. Well, that could kind of be the thing. That could be like his Uncle Ben moment, where
Yeah.
he's like,
Mm.
JFK got killed. Like
that
I'm,
late into his life.
I'm gonna. Well, again, I mean,
44?
Spider-Man wasn't around.
well, he's
Yeah.
not. He's 44, but he's
44, and
physically,
yeah, physically he's gonna
25
be in his
or
prime.
23,
I mean,
whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
remember he gets
interesting.
younger.
That's what I was saying earlier. Is that
But
like
he starts at 80?
Spider-Man is only going to get.
They say he has the ailments of an 80-year-old. He
Yeah.
starts at
Okay.
80s. And let's see, 1918 to 1985. What's that? If I was good at-
1918 to 1985.
Don't ask
How
me.
many years?
That's 67 years.
So oh shit. But do you think that he died? Do you think he wrote that diary entry and dropped dead immediately?
Yes.
Well, no, I
No,
don't
because he
think
must
so.
have become a baby after
And also,
that.
what I'm
couldn't
thinking is
write.
like, does this baby look like he's 67?
The baby doesn't look old. I
Yeah.
really
But
It just looks like a regular
The
baby.
if he were to
doesn't
be
look
old,
regular
here's
to
my
me.
here's,
Looks like a
here's
preemie
the
at
immediate
least.
problem
Looks
I have
like
with
a
this
preemie
movie
baby.
is that if it was like, okay, yeah, he's aging backwards. Do you realize how old you'd have to be to get to be that big?
Yeah.
You'd have to be like 250
You'd have to
years
get
old.
really fucking old.
So somewhere in there, he's not aging like a normal guy. We're gonna see him. He's gonna be 80 one day, and then he's gonna be 50 the next day.
Yeah.
That's my worry about the pacing that they've set themselves up for.
Yeah,
If they
it's-
really wanted to do it, he should have been 5'2" and had a full head of hair when he came out.
I know, because here's the thing.
That- and that
you know what?
explains killing her.
When we
Yeah.
talked,
His mom.
when we originally talked about this, and you said that he was like a baby-sized old person, I was like, well, I guess that makes sense because the mechanics of him coming out of his mom.
His mom's a what?
His mom's
Come on, just say it.
Just say
her
that.
Benjamin.
Oh, okay.
button.
Benjamin.
Her button.
Her butt and her Benjamin.
Up
I
in
hope
her
you
butt,
enjoy my
Benjamin.
When he comes out. If he was old man sized, it just wouldn't work.
Yeah.
But you don't see him coming out, and he kills her, and it's covered in blood. So it's so it would have worked if he came out and he was like, and also we don't see him until he gets stepped on. So
Yeah.
it would they can they save the reveal until he gets stepped on, and it's like, oh shit, this guy's 5'6".
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a guy. Like, hey buddy, what are you doing? And
Yeah.
then he goes.
And then you're like, it's a baby. It's
a
an old
baby.
baby.
It's a
an old
full-grown baby.
Like that seems like such a missed opportunity to
Yeah,
me.
I agree.
That they set up. It's almost like I feel like and I want to go behind the scenes and confirm this because I'm almost 99.9% almost that this is true. That they set up all the scaffolding for it to be a full-sized old man that came out, and the last second David Fincher went, let's make him into a small baby.
Yeah, I just
Or maybe it
don't.
was studio interference from
Yeah.
Paramount and
Yeah.
Warner Brothers.
And then we should have had a picture, like an old timey, like that big exploding flash bulb photography photo of her pregnant with like
yeah.
the biggest, fattest,
Just a submarine.
yeah, the fattest belly ever.
Yeah. Just
That
like
would've been
she has
cool.
like 6 watermelons just in her
Yeah.
stomach.
Yeah.
Full size, just poking out.
I think that would have been cooler.
yeah.
Yeah.
He should have come
agree.
out as a fully grown,
That-
really old man.
That is a big critique from me as well. I think that so far the baby is lacking.
Yeah.
The baby is not
Horrible,
getting there. for me.
horrible baby.
I'm so much more invested in Mr. Cake.
Yep.
Yes, yeah, me too.
Unfortunately, he was never seen again.
Yeah.
Oh, can I? Another Mr. Cake. Here's another Mr. Cake detail.
Okay.
That another here. So Teddy Roosevelt was there, and some people may know Teddy Roosevelt was a prolific big game hunter. He was
Yes.
he would like go to Africa and he would kill like 5 trillion elephants, and he would hunt and he would search for the most dangerous game, and he was even known to sometimes he would hunt down cryptids. This is true.
Really?
He wrote about a Bigfoot like creature in the wilderness in one of his books. He in Maryland he went hunting. He went on a hunting trip trying to catch a dragon style cryptid called the snallygaster. And before he died, he was investigating a plesiosaur like monster in Patagonia that he was planning to go hunt before he died.
So you're thinking-
So I'm thinking
That's
it's
why
not
he was
chance
there.
that he was there that day.
Yeah.
He knew that something unnatural was going to happen.
He was
and he
investigating.
was just in the
He was
My
investigating.
word.
he was probably looking for Benjamin Button.
There's
Yeah, to
no
fucking
there's
end
no
him.
universe
To
in which
hunt
a
him.
blind man can make a clock. I must hunt him down. I must
This
kill
must,
him.
this must be a cryptid.
This must be a cryptid. How the hell is he making clocks with no eyesight?
Imagine you're at the dock and you're just like fishing and you're having a couple of beers. And then the most obviously blind guy ever gets
Yeah.
on a rowboat and just rows away.
It's like, oh fuck, we got to do something about that guy.
yeah.
hope you
No,
enjoy
that's
my
Mr.
cock.
Cake.
No,
No, that's
he's
Mr.
never
Cake.
going to
He's
be
got a
seen
broken
again.
heart. We're
He'll
never
never
gonna
be
see
seen
him again, yeah.
So just let him
When
go.
I also have to say, when he was introduced as Mr. Gateau, I was
Yeah.
like, Mr. Cake? And then she went, also known as Mr. Cake. I
Wow.
was like, God,
I
they really
best
went with
written
that.
movie for I think
Mr. Cake.
most pointless
The
name.
blind clockmaker taking up
Mr.
the
Cake.
first 8 minutes of my movie to tell the story of Mr. Cake, whose son died. Oh,
I
God.
think the key line to me there is he was never seen again.
Yeah.
Which kind of made me worried that we won't see him again.
That's what I was afraid of as
You
well.
know?
I want to see him again so bad.
Me too.
I really
he
am
has
so
to
invested
factor in.
him.
It can't just be that he made a backwards clock.
What if he shows
Like-
up on the beach like just dead, like E.T.? Like, you know that scene in E.T. where E.T.'s white on the ground? What if he just shows up in the middle of the movie, just
That'd be kinda
white,
cool.
white as a ghost,
'Cause,
bloated
I mean,
Corey
corpse?
tells me it won't happen.
Are
though.
we
Yeah.
supposed? Here's another question. Are we supposed when Mr. Cake unveils his clock?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to assume that the war has already ended, or that it is the day that the war ended, or that the war is still going?
I think the war's still going there.
So
Yeah.
because
do we know how far? All that she says is 1918. I don't know if anyone picked up any clues on when it could be, because I would really like to know
Yeah.
how long passed between the backwards clock being unveiled and the wish being made to Benjamin being born.
I think it may be a
Do you feel like
day.
his parents fucked in the bathroom at the train station?
I was thinking
they
that they
could have
fucked
been-
on
That
the
was,
clock.
the only. I was like, they have to have had sex around this
That's
clock.
true.
Yeah.
You know, November. The clock could have been unveiled in January or February.
Yeah.
They were having sex there.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of energy, the cake wish,
The backwardsness.
the backwardsness of it all, and the blindosity.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And he was probably
flew
born blind.
in-
Well, he was born blind because
Yeah,
he was
he was a
cataract.
baby. Yeah.
He did. He was.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He had
Wait, what if
cataracts when
he's
he was born.
he is the second coming
What
of
if
Mr.
he's-
Cake?
Yeah. What if he's Mr. Cake's son?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
really?
probably
Because
it.
Mr. Cake wanted his son to come back so that
Uh-huh.
his son could farm. That's what he said.
Yeah.
he said, what? They said,
Yeah.
the guy goes, hey, that clock's running backwards. Which also, that guy, just being that
Yeah.
guy, hey, you fucking idiot, you blind idiot.
You blind bat.
Actually, I did this on purpose.
I'm sorry if that offended you.
But he says,
Yeah, I am
He
offended.
said, yeah, I made this clock run backwards so that maybe the war could run backwards.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, idiotic.
So that all the boys could come home and farm and get married and live full lives.
Yeah.
Sorry if that offends you.
But that's
Yeah.
what you
Hey,
lead
I'm,
with,
I'm
bro.
a forwarder. I
You're
hate
a
this.
clockmaker.
Yeah.
Why do you want your son to farm?
Yeah, it doesn't make
Yeah.
sense.
Well, you want to fucking. You
have a cushy job.
You're like an artisan,
Right.
You're
Yeah.
like you made this.
The
You probably got
president-
paid $1 trillion
Yeah.
the
The
in
president
1918
just
while you're
came
doing
buy
and
that
saw your
rowboat.
stupid
That's an
fucking backwards
expensive
clock.
rowboat.
And you want your son
That's
to come
how
home
big
so we can.
you are.
Or honestly, it could be like a sarcastic jab at everybody else. You're like, yeah, we could bring all your sons back and they could like farm or
I just
whatever.
don't understand how
Yeah.
ruining somebody's commute is that good of
Right.
a way to bring your son's
All your
spirit
sons,
back.
yeah, hopefully all your sons can come back and farm me. My
It's
son,
just-
he's going to be in a ragtime band, bitch.
It's just
He's going to
not.
play the clarinet.
It's just not even a good metaphor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
I
a
agree.
terrible.
Backwards clock.
This
Yeah,
is
no,
a
it's not
this is
good.
based on a book written by F. Scott Fitzgerald, yeah?
Yes.
Which we will not be reading.
We will
We
not
will
be
not
reading.
be
We're
reading
avoiding
that.
that.
Yeah.
We're avoiding that.
No.
As badly as I want to crack that open.
No books
I've been
at
curious
all.
about it, but I think I'm going to avoid it. Yeah.
Books? No. Movie? Yes.
Movie. Yes.
Here's another throwaway line that I wanted to highlight because this could very well be something we see come back
Okay.
in the future. I mean, like I was kind of grasping at straws here, but Tizzy Weathers
Yes.
says to Queenie, he says, Hambert's back in town. He's legless, but he's back. So
Right, because his
it's
legs are gone.
it's completely unclear to me at this present moment if this is like a throwaway line or this is like
Th-
seeding a
nothing-
zombie apocalypse
something
style
is
thing
telling
where
me-
it's like
something
in
is
hour
telling me-
2 we're gonna see Hambert with
Yeah.
no
Something
legs.
is telling me that Fincher doesn't do anything on accident.
Yeah.
So because of the Forrest Gump thing,
meticulous.
this could be the inventor of the hamburger.
Yeah.
I thought that too. A guy who was turned into Hamburter.
Yes, he could be
In the
He
war.
could invent
Well,
the
he's
hamburger.
legless, so he's all back.
Lord of the Rings, legless.
He's
Oh, that's
legless,
good.
so his back
Damn.
back
That's
is
pretty good.
basically his body part.
But and
unless he's got no
Queenie
arms.
was actually sweet on Hambert. She says maybe a little too sweet.
On a guy
She-
with no legs.
Well, I think at the time he had legs,
Oh,
and maybe
okay.
she's kind of. I kind of read that as like she back when he had legs, she was like, oh hey,
now he's got no
and
legs.
then right in that moment, Mr. Weathers is like.
He has no
Hey,
legs.
he has no legs, and she's like, "Hey, I actually didn't like him at all ever.
I like you.
Yeah,
I
I
like
actually
that.
like you.
You. Hey,
A
how
lot
about you
better.
use your legs on that baby on the stairs?
Whoa, that
Yeah.
is before he mentioned. It's right. He says Hambert's legless, but he's
Yeah.
home,
Now
and
watch
then he
this.
steps on the baby.
Oh, I hit
That's
a baby.
Oh my god!
First
I mean,
time bragging about using your legs, you would never think to do that.
Right.
Boom,
And that you're
boom, going
bragging
down
in
the
front of your
look, I
crush.
can go down the stairs
that you
backwards.
have legs.
Check this
well,
out.
yeah, because he's going down the stairs backwards
Yeah.
too. Why would you do that?
Look, I can walk
that's
backwards
That's
fast
a
as you
show-off
can.
move.
It is a show off. Look at how
Walking,
many
he
legs
goes
I have.
backwards down the stairs.
Yeah.
That's why when he steps on the baby ages.
Oh,
Backwards
that's-
clock, backwards walk. Name of the
thing
first
is-
Curio.
The thing is that
Wow.
I like that.
Backward-
backwards clock,
Curio
backwards
one.
walk.
Backwards
Curio
clock,
one.
backwards walk.
I do like that because that's not any stupider than the clock moving backwards
Right?
to make him
A lot of the
reverse.
stuff in
Right,
this movie
yeah.
is
walking
very
backwards
stupid.
might as well be that. Might
Pretty
as well
much
do that. A
everything
backwards
about this
stomp.
movie is pretty stupid.
No, we're not. We can't say that yet.
Yeah. So far, I'm drawing the line in
The
the
thing
sand.
is, dude, the
Curio one,
No,
stupidest of the Curios. I'll say
I
it.
love
I,
Curio.
I would
one.
not say that.
I would. Yeah,
Yeah?
I think you're gonna feel
You're good-
mad
yeah.
if you say that.
If you say
Okay.
that it's the stupidest
This
one.
has to be in the top 3 most
Yes,
interesting.
yeah, I agree.
I would
feel
say
like
the
it has to
beginning
be.
and the end are going to be the 2 most interesting.
when he's old,
I don't
when
think
he's
the
young.
end is going to be very interesting.
Yeah.
You're
Well, they're
not
setting up
interested to see
Katrina.
if he becomes sperm.
I mean,
That's the
I'm so-
ultimate question. That's
for
the whole
me,
point of the
I'm
movie
on
to me.
board. I'm ready.
The whole point of the
I-
movie is to see if he shrinks
Yeah,
into a
literally,
sperm.
I am
flies.
because Katrina has been presented. I am prepared for a scene where the hospital window breaks open and the grandma just shoots into the wall and just turns into a red spot.
like in the Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's
She
an,
gets pinned to the wall by shards of glass.
Here, I want to go back to the sperm thing in a second, but
Okay.
the storm.
Pause.
This just reminded me of this. Okay, I'll pause. I'll
you
wait.
want to go back to the sperm thing?
I want to go back.
You do
The
realize
sperm.
what the sperm
Dude.
thing could insinuate?
You really
I want to
want
throw it back on the sperm.
you want to
thing.
throw it back on the sperm thing?
Curious.
This is a movie about storytelling.
Yes.
Daisy is telling the story, and when you think of a story being told on a dark and stormy night,
Story
you
me
usually
rhymes with
think
story,
of a,
by the way.
of a what?
Stormy rhymes with story, by the way.
I guess.
Kind of.
Thanks. Usually, a dark and stormy night, you tell a scary story.
Mm-hmm.
This is a bright and stormy day, so
Yeah.
you tell a
Curious.
Story.
Case.
Oh, a curious case.
Wow.
Benjamin Button.
Benjamin Button.
I hope you enjoy my clock.
So I just kind of, I wonder if as the day goes on and it turns into night and it begins to be dark and stormy, if we will start to see some horror elements
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
kind
yeah.
of merged into the story.
I think
because
there will
of
be.
this
There's gonna
day.
be times when maybe he gets hit on when he's 8 years old by an old lady
Yeah.
who thinks that it's an age
That
appropriate
happened
relationship.
that happened in my school. There was a teacher that looked young enough, like she was like a teacher's assistant. She looked young enough that this kid Alex walked up to her and asked her out.
Did it work?
No.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. But she's probably got Benjamin Buttons.
It
for
could be
kids.
that. It could be the lady who was previously married to a baby that preys on him.
Yeah, yeah. it
This
could be.
that could be foreshadowing
It
for
looks
him
like
being
my
husband. Oh my
God,
horribly
yes.
molested.
Yeah.
'Cause
By the
everyone-
old people at the,
Yeah.
at the nursing home.
Right? Because they're not going to remember. They have no
Because
memory.
what
basically.
they say after that, they say he's not long for this world, and then the guy's like, yeah, who is around here?
Yes.
Whoa.
This is a sinister.
This is sinister.
This is a scary.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
This
Because they're
is
going to
a
forget
scary
about him
kid.
every day, and then he's going
Yeah.
to be walking around 10 years old looking like one of them, and
they're
they're
gonna
like,
be like-
who's this hot new guy on scene?
Because the doctor is checking the guy's heart when they walk in.
Yeah.
This old guy's heart, and he's like, now he needs to not be get too
I thought
excited.
that he was going to see the baby and immediately die. That, when they said that line, I was like, oh, he's going to fucking see the baby and just
but
die.
he's checking the guy, and he says, now you need to avoid excitement. Then he turns to the ladies and says,
Yeah.
I hope you can help with that, implying that they were fucking on this
That
guy
it's some
hella,
swinger
and they need to stop.
thing, yeah.
So that could be
That-
that along with the ex-husband line.
Yeah.
If you take those together, that could be foreshadowing an impropriety to come.
Also, I don't know if you know this in real life, nursing homes, some of the highest rates of STD transmission.
Yes, they would be
Because
fucking,
they are in there fucking like rabbits.
Do you think
Yeah.
they're going to give child Benjamin Button chlamydia?
Something like that, yes.
He might already have it.
He might
probably
be born
is
with
born
it.
with it.
Yeah.
It's an old folks
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of thing.
Yeah.
I
His
mean-
mother could have had it. And that's how he became old.
Oh, is that he has a STD?
I
He has
also
an
liked that.
STD.
I wrote this line down. I don't even remember who says this, but I think it might be one of the old people. Where they say, "Look, he's prematurely old."
Yeah, no, that's
Prematurely.
That's
Queenie says
Queenie
that.
says
that.
Yeah, Queenie
There's
says
nothing
prematurely
wrong
old.
with him. He's just prematurely old.
Prematurely old. I did like that line a
Yeah,
lot.
that's how it ends. That's how the Curio ends on the Google Drive.
It ends with.
Yeah, true.
That's not, the more you
Do a
press
Pharrell
that,
4 count. Let's hear it.
So basically, what this is you can hear the old ladies going, oh, and then you can hear him.
Can we get
coughing.
a filter on it so we can just hear the cough? A low pass filter or high pass
How
filter?
did they Foley
No.
that sound? How would you make that sound if you were a Foley artist? I don't think you'd make it with your mouth. I think you'd have to do something.
Do you think they got a real baby or
I
a
think
real
you'd probably-
80-year-old?
I think it's an animal.
It's probably an 80-year-old's cough sped
Oh,
up.
this is when they stick that carrot into the pufferfish's mouth.
Yes, it is like that.
How do you think they made this sound?
I hope you enjoy my clock.
Probably
that-
by a real clock.
It had to
I
be a
hope you enjoy
flute.
my clock.
This is my favorite line in a movie ever.
I hope you
like
enjoy my
cock.
clock. I hope you enjoy my clock.
Hope you enjoy my cock.
Sorry if I
I
offended
hope you
anyone.
enjoy my clock.
I'm sorry if I've offended anybody. I hope you enjoy my clock.
So stupid. It's so stupid.
Okay, should I dig in?
Yeah, I mean, I think we got some good
I
discussion.
mean, that was a great
here.
discussion section of the
Yeah.
episode. Guys, I have returned to, as people know, for the 5 weeks
Oh,
I've been
shit.
doing. Yeah, so I'll get into this. So for the 5 weeks,
Whoa.
I've been doing digital paintings.
Yeah.
So digital paintings, if you don't know, it's like paintings, but it's done on some sort of digital device, and it's
Yes.
better than normal art. I just went to the Met, and I was walking around. Everything's paper. It's easily burned, and
Mhm.
Yeah.
it's pointless.
And this is forever.
It's susceptible to age.
exactly,
Yes.
exactly.
Just like
So this
Benjamin.
is out of time.
This is out
Yes.
of
Digital
time,
painting.
timeless digital paintings.
So I thought, because we're doing 10 Curios, 10
Yeah.
episodes, I thought I could do every episode is one of the 10 styles of art.
Wow.
And so I have put the styles here. Number 1 is realism, digital sculpture, and it's all, you can add digital to all these. Digital abstract, digital tunification, digital surrealism, digital pop art, digital pointillism, digital cubism, digital
Wow.
art deco, and digital illusion like MC Escher.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I'm very excited.
So that's why I saved that one for the end.
Yeah.
Because I think
That's
that
the
one's...
it's like the fireworks
Yeah.
of art.
So guys, I would now like to present to you, if you go to the next slide, Curio 1. This is my work. And it's all, the titles of these are all the what we have, what the Curio is titled. So I didn't know what this is going to be called.
Backwards clock. Are we good with that, or we want?
I like backwards clock, backwards walk.
Okay.
Mhm.
So this is, I would like to present Curio number 1, digital piece, realism, backwards clock, backwards walk. Go ahead.
It's very
So
real.
It's very realistic.
It's very
And
realistic.
I'd like you to zoom in a little bit to show the extreme realism that I went into,
I know.
that
Wow.
I did here. If you can zoom in, I don't know if it's possible. Laser pointer, you could laser him.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. But essentially, here, I'll get up and show you guys just so that you can
he's
see.
laser pointing.
So he has varicose veins kind of coming because he is
Yeah.
an old baby.
Oh yeah.
Plenty of wrinkles. You know, I drew his penis, and then I had to Google how to pixelate something in Microsoft Paint because it was a little bit crass. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
appreciate that.
He's blind. I made his eyes gray because he has cataracts. He can't see out of his
Yes.
eyes.
Now, when I
Um,
first looked at this, I thought it was a drawing of an old Asian man.
It kind of looks to me like E.T. We kind of talked
Yeah.
about E.T.
We
a
talked about
little
ET,
bit.
but I think if you watch the movie,
No, this is very accurate to what he looks
This is
like.
Mhm.
realistic.
I totally
Yeah.
agree with you. I mean, this is great work. Those is pubes.
And
gray,
I really,
gray pubes.
I
No
really-
hair on the head, but pubes on the.
Well, 'cause he's
downstairs.
old.
thought
I
he had
figure he's
one
born with pubes.
Sliver, it looks like he has one sliver
know,
of hair.
If he,
That's
if
true.
he's,
That could be skin colored hair.
if
right
he's
there.
Yeah.
born as an old man, I toiled about this. Obviously, I'm an artist. I think about stuff.
Yeah.
I toiled over the idea that a baby does not have pubes, but an old man does.
Yes.
Yeah, it's an interesting question.
So he does.
And
He
I think
have pubes?
I think you're right to speculate like this because
Mhm.
the time that we get closest to this view of
Mhm.
Benjamin, he's lying on the bed and he's got like a sheet or a blanket that's obscuring his button
Mhm.
and his one leg. So we don't know. He could very well not only have pubes but have one leg that's extremely hairy.
We don't
Yes.
know.
We don't know.
And
Or
that could be the one in the middle.
his other leg could, be, it could be a wheel. It could be
Yeah.
anything. We just don't know. We
Speaking
haven't seen
of the
it.
legs, amazing detail on these feet.
I know.
Thank you.
Incredible
they look
feet.
ossified.
It's
just
almost like
Dr.
you
Rose
started
said.
with the feet.
I did. I'm a big fan of the one line technique where you outline the entire
Oh.
I've
thing
heard of
with,
this
with one
technique.
line. It's pretty common among artists,
Yes.
visual artists. So that's why it's so realistic.
Yes. And I'm really excited to see more of these in the coming weeks.
Me too. I'm excited to do them. Digital sculpture is not something I have much experience with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it. I might be Blender or something. And
Yeah.
also, I have to watch the Curio to find out what exactly I'm
I
going to
know.
be
It's,
sculpting.
I kind of realized this first one. It felt like we had a good run up for it, but some of these
Yeah.
other ones, it's like, oh, it's like we're gonna
It's
be
go
in it.
time. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
watch the Curio
Yeah.
first time tomorrow.
I
Probably.
know,
I
me
Maybe
too.
even tonight. I
Me
don't
as
know.
well. Yeah. Tonight I'm going home and watching it 3 times because I have to make all this
It's,
music.
I think 3 times is the perfect amount. And I'll say this too for anyone who wants to follow along with our process and just kind of I'm doing 3 times. I'm doing 1 time,
Okay.
just take it in. 1 time, sit, nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Second time, watch it, take notes, pause if I need to. Then let it be for a day. Then watch it again to
Yes.
get it to refresh it in the mind before we record.
Very well. Yes.
And should we do a if you can leave comments or something about the next Curio or you could send us an email or something. I don't want anyone to send us spoilers, but I would love to.
If you can,
if anyone has questions or
maybe
things
we'll
they
have,
want us to touch on.
Yeah. We email. Is it podaboutlists@gmail?
Podcast.
Podcastaboutlists@gmail.com. You can email us. But I'm serious, and we're gonna have somebody screen these.
Yeah, if here's what I'm gonna say right now. I'm gonna put this into action. Is that if the email comes in and it contains a spoiler for a Curio that's not being covered, a joke that is not in the spirit of the 5 weeks of
if it's
Benjamin
not
Button,
curious, you can have a curious
or
joke.
a joke that is just a joke about, look, I'm emailing you something
Yes.
to be annoying. You will be blocked, and your email will be signed up for at least 3 spam newsletters.
Yes,
Mhm.
yeah, we will.
We will be
doing that.
we'll be
and
putting
we're
that
gonna
into
do really
action.
embarrassing spam ones too.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure out just horrible things to send you on
Yep.
email.
Extends human rights campaign. We're just gonna send all that out.
Yeah. Anything in between that.
Yeah.
But we'd love to hear from you
Yes.
about
As long as you're
keep it-
normal.
and well, yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it would be good to have people to hear people's opinions on
because
this
I
stuff.
feel like I feel like there you hit a point where it's like, there's a lot of stuff I wrote down here where I'm like, I wrote this down and I was like, oh, we're gonna talk about this, and I look at it and I wrote
like what?
down.
Do you have an?
I wrote down Mr. Cake has power to corrupt Benjamin's birth. I guess we talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, we talked
but
about that a lot.
No, that makes sense. And I think, but I also think there's something. The reason
Mr.
to do
Cake and Mr. Cake and Mrs. Cake prayed God and asked their son out of harm's way, but it didn't work, so he built a clock instead.
You want to know something that this journey that we're embarking on makes me think of?
What?
You know those videos where somebody will you see a picture, a digital painting of like the Earth or something,
Yes.
and they zoom in and they've drawn the people, and then they zoom in and they've drawn people on those people
Yeah.
in another
Mhm.
universe
Yeah,
within
yeah.
that. That's what I think we're doing right now. Is
Oh,
we're
absolutely.
zooming in close enough on this work that a universe reveals itself.
Yeah. Oh, here's another thing. So this is just this is a good example of something that I just don't think you would pick up on or you would think about if you were allowed to keep watching the movie
Mhm.
instead of just
I'm
being
gonna
forced
take
to
some
watch
notes too next time.
the same
Mhm.
thing over and over again. So the other lady in the hospital room, it's Daisy, it's Caroline, and then there's someone who I assume is the nurse, but she's not wearing scrubs or anything.
Yeah.
She's kind of just in street clothes. And I assume she's the nurse because when Caroline is the one who says you can have as much medicine as you want, which I
Yeah.
don't know if she should be
Yeah,
saying
that's
that.
not your
but
call,
but then
lady.
the nurse is like, we don't want anyone to be suffering. It's
Mhm.
like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But the nurse, so after the story of Mr. Cake, right after that, when we come back to the hospital, the nurse says, hey, do you mind if I leave the room? I have to make a call. Someone's watching my son. And she
Yeah.
leaves the room. So she sat there and she listened to Mr. Cake's story, and then she left. And only then is it that Daisy gets Caroline to get the diary and begins to read the story of Benjamin Button. And it's like, why is that in the movie, right? So I have to conclude that this matters in some way.
Mm-hmm.
That it's either that we could be looking at a situation where it's like there's going to be some detail about the nurse in the diary that like something Benjamin's like, I met the ugliest fucking nurse today, something like that, or kind of an even bigger thing. We could be looking at a scenario where one or more of the characters are imaginary.
Oh.
And it's one of those things where like this person has to get out of the room so they don't interact with this scene that's going on.
So Benjamin could not be real at all.
That it's a thing where it's like actually nothing is written in the diary.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Caroline is just saying some bullshit, and and Daisy is hallucinating the story of Benjamin Button.
Yes,
I'm
this is all the
so
dream
glad-
of a homeless person being swept away by a Katrina wave.
I'm so glad, by the way, that when she pulls out the diary, that the old lady, I really thought the old lady was going to be reading it. And I was imagining, like, imagine your 90-year-old grandmother is about to die, mother or whatever. A 90-year-old is about to die.
Yeah.
And then you ask them to read you a 2-hour movie script, and they can barely talk.
Yeah.
I was like, that's going to be really bad.
There's also literally the line when she hands her the diary to read, the old lady says, "I tried to read this about 100 times."
Yeah.
It's like you couldn't read it.
It's also,
it seems
it's
very
not her
simple.
diary. That's another thing. Is why is she and you have you mentioned that she starts April 4th.
It's not the beginning of the diary.
It's not the beginning of the diary.
No.
She goes to halfway through the diary.
I'll tell you, I paused on all the pages and I looked through, and they are not even diary pages.
What are they?
They're just like pictures.
Yeah, there's like schematics in
well,
there.
there was a lot of pictures.
It's like a work journal of some kind. They're like it's like had to go and do this. Here, I'll pull
also,
up
if
the
it's his
frame.
last will and testament, it's not really a diary, first of all. And second of all, like, is there going to be one date in it? April 4th?
Right?
Yeah.
You know?
April 4th, 1985. Here's my
entire
entire life.
Here's everything I've ever
Why'd you
said.
even date? Why'd you even
Right?
date it?
I'm trying to get to the frame. Oh, yeah, here. Well, this is the actual Benjamin. So I also wanted to call it his handwriting. He writes in all capitals.
Yeah.
So kind of a childlike.
Well, by the time he writes this, he's a
exactly.
child.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So he doesn't die right after this. There's no way.
No, he's got to be. It's got to have a couple years.
Yeah, because he has to be able to still read and write by this point. So he's not so young that those his
this is 3
faculties have
days
left
before
him.
he becomes
February 16th.
a year younger.
Something Camp Street will allow people to sleep indoors. They do not provide cots. You must bring your own sleeping bag.
You saw that's on a previous page?
That's on February 16th.
So he becomes
says.
a homeless baby.
Yeah. It seems
February-
like. Which this
They
homeless
will allow
wave
people
theory,
to sleep indoors. So yeah.
this homeless
so
wave
that's
theory is starting to seem real.
But so then why does he start his life story on April 4th if he was already on February being like, I'm homeless?
Yeah,
Maybe he
wait,
got
is she going to
found.
read? Is that chapter going to make it into the movie, I wonder?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious about that.
That intrigue.
I mean, I have to imagine that at some point during the movie, he is going to start writing the diary. He's going to. So January 1st, there's we have a map taped in of parish, something Metro and Jefferson Parish. So
that's what a county is.
and he has some type of
Louisiana.
either drawing or handkerchief or something paperclipped to the front, which I have to imagine we're going to see again.
When you just showed me that, I just
Like,
thought
okay,
it was a
here's-
can of
This
sardines.
is, here's what's in this. January 2nd, spoke to Rick. Call back on Friday, 2:26. Ask for Joe.
It's a great diary.
Appointment Tuesday, corner of Chartreuse and Toulouse. Barrett Furniture mover position, $10 an hour. Saturdays, part-time. Call Jesse. Metairie area. Interview okay. Looking for someone older because of family benefits. Oh,
Dude,
older.
I know.
I'll call back on Friday for their decision.
I know that you just said some Cajun word completely wrong, and the Cajuns in the comments are going to destroy you.
Which word, bro? It's all French.
Metairie or whatever.
You say it.
I can't speak
Metairie.
it. Metairie.
Matthew L. Feinerman, MD, otolaryngology. So he also has an ENT doctor his card pasted in. So this is it's kind of just as like,
These are
I need a
clues.
job. I need to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I'm homeless. But they're not even written like diary entries. This
Yeah.
is more like a to-do list, it seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I hope we see him do it.
Yeah.
It
I
would be
have to
strange
imagine
to
we
me to we only see the entire movie as one diary entry. That would be strange.
That would be strange. That would be strange.
All
Well-
right, you're gonna round us out here.
Yes, I have a song that I've written. It's a 5 weeks. There's always music with the 5 weeks.
There sure is.
The return, dude. I'm excited.
This
too.
is the Curio first song. And if you can pull that up, Julio. Did you put like oh, there we go.
Good Lord.
Is there any way you can pull it up so they can read the lyrics?
Ladies and gentlemen,
There we go.
OJ the alien is back.
Oh my God.
Old woman in the hospital, it's Hurricane Katrina. She think about some old dick that she used to get between her. She tells a boring story about a clock in Louisiana, then her daughter gets a diary and starts reading it to her. Let me say I fucking hate this shit. I miss rapping about planets, you bitch. Remember Wise Guys? That was a good start. Everybody says that I didn't write the good part. Picture on your resume, this movie is a blister. I love The Social Network and I really like The Killer. Shout out Wendy. Yeah, that's my alien language. I already did this movie causing physical anguish. Not a single alien, not even the Tranglish. That's a race of aliens that speak only Spanglish. I think I need a feature. 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 I think I need a feature.
Where the aliens at? I don't know. Everywhere I go, I'm looking for them. Give it to them. No aliens in this fucking movie. I've gotten go crazy. I want to drink a doobie. Doobie, eating all the flyers. I want to go around and I'm eating all the flyers. I'm a little frog bouncing on a lily pad. In the swamp, Louisiana, it's a Tilly dad. Tilly dad was my dad. I'm a Philly bad. Go around with the Phillies where the Phillies at. And at least it's a baseball division. Everywhere I go, I see so much division. Fuck you, people apart. Looking you in the eyes and you say it's a farce. People know that I just do a fart. I make a loud ass noise and it's coming out my fart.
I think I need a feature. I think I need a feature. I think I need a feature. Couldn't get anyone else. Here's dropped out. Anyway, David Fincher, this is your worst movie. I haven't seen Mank yet. I don't know if that's good or not. But you thought you made Forrest Gump with this movie, when really you made Fart Ass Dump.
Damn.
OJ the alien signing off.
That's harsh words.
So OJ the alien doesn't like this movie, but we'll see how I think.
Yeah. So, I guess that's, first of all, incredible song.
Yeah, that was great.
That was I like that OJ linked up with J.O.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We should start calling him J.O.
No.
J.O.
This was a different guy.
What? I thought that was Joe.
This is a frog he raps with.
Oh, I understand what
He
you're
raps
saying.
with the frog.
He raps with a frog. Did you hear? He's from the swamp. He's in Louisiana, lily pad.
His dad was Tilly Dad.
dad was Tilly
I mean,
Dad.
I heard all that, but you
Yeah.
did say it was one take, so I figured it was just kind of stream of consciousness. I didn't know that he had this whole frog character.
Well, he said all that. He said, "I'm a frog on a lily pad,"
Yeah,
and he
I guess
sees so
that's
much
true.
division everywhere.
Yeah, we need to stop the division.
Yeah.
Do you think we should rate the segment, the Curio? Do you think we should not rate it? Do you think we should rank?
I think we should.
maybe
I think
we
we
should
should
rate
rate it
running
and
ranking.
yeah, let's rate it, and then because the ranking is kind of
Do we
implicit.
want
in
to
our-
each
in
give
our
a?
Are we
ranking.
gonna get rid of
I
button
have a
pizza?
feeling
we want to
that,
average it, and we can all rank
I have
it.
a feeling that there's going to be some different rankings
Okay.
coming in here.
All right, I'm gonna go first.
Are we
I'm
going out of 10, out of 5?
Let's go to 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna give this Curio. I'm gonna give it a 6.2.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go with a 7. I think.
Okay.
And it's it's tough because it's the first one, so it's
Yeah.
hard to know.
We don't really have anything to compare it to except every movie we've ever seen before.
Yeah, which I'm trying to not compare it
Yeah.
to that because the thing is, this isn't a movie.
It's a Curio.
It's a Curio.
Curio,
and I've
yeah.
never seen. This is literally the first
First one
Curio
I've ever seen. But
Yeah.
I didn't dislike it. I just
this
it's-
one I actually enjoy. You know what? I'm gonna bump mine up to an 8.
Okay.
Because as a Curio, I think it almost couldn't be better. It has
Yeah.
it begins at the beginning. It has a clear ending point.
But if you're thinking of it as its own thing, as I said earlier, short film, the only issue I would have with it is the cake stuff.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what's the fucking point of this?
Well, no,
Why are we
I would
doing this?
I would be the opposite. I'd be like, I want it to only be the cake stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I loved the cake stuff.
All right.
I
well, we
would-
have
That's kind
different
of why
tastes.
my rating is so
You like
high.
cake, I don't.
Yeah.
I like Mr. Cake, bro.
As a Curio, I think I'm going to give it a 7.5 because I think that's a solid
That's not
average.
what I thought you were going to say.
That's
solid average as a Curio as a movie so far.
Probably
Probably
don't
gonna
even
give
say
it-
it. Don't even say it. Don't
Probably
even
going to
say
give
it.
it a
It's not a
2
movie. It's not
because
a
this is the
movie.
shortest movie I've ever seen. 16
So
minutes.
you're saying 7.5 as a Curio.
I'll say 6.
You'll
Actually,
say 6.
yeah,
Okay, you bumped it down.
6 actually makes more sense for how I feel about this. 6.5
So the average
final score.
is going to be a 6.73
Okay, 6.73.
out of 10 for backwards clock, backwards walk.
Backwards clock, backwards walk. That's
Which
a 6.73.
solid start.
Yeah.
I mean, I think this was a great start. It's kind of one of those things where I feel like a lot of our discussion was theorizing on what could come next.
Yeah.
And I assume that will continue for 2 or 3 more weeks. That'll probably be a big topic, but this really is where it all starts.
Yeah.
And I think that pretty much wraps it up, right?
That wraps it up, guys.
5 weeks is 10 episodes. So
and that was episode 1.
that was episode 10.
Episode 10, Curio 1.
But if you're not on the Patreon, you are only going to get half of these.
You're going to get every
low-key.
other Curio,
Because
unfortunately.
these are going to go. The next one is going to be on the premium. Yeah, just know that. Just know that.
And that's that, guys.
That's that. And you can check the website. I'll keep updating it with everything.
See you-
Swagroup.com/Benjamin. See you for
Curio number 2,
Curio number
episode
See
9.
you Saturday.
It's week 5 right now.
Week 5. Yeah, it's week 5, part
See you
2.
for week 5, part 1 on Saturday.
Goodbye.
Okay. So this is in the year like 2060 something.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Klarna has
So-
replaced everything.
Klarna has replaced
Everything is Klarna, Polymarket, and
Yeah.
Kelsey.
Yeah. Okay,
what's-
let's get your
what's up with these new
futuristic set.
Gluptonians.
Yeah. Boo.
Yeah, people get off the stage, you fucking racist.
Racist piece of shit.
Hey, back when
You
I
can't
was
say Gluptonian.
back when I was a kid, you could say this kind of stuff because we didn't know what Gluptonians were yet.
Because actually, those were invented right now while I was on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, guys, I'm exercising my 153rd Amendment rights
To call people Gluptonian.
to joke about Gluptonians.
153rd Amendment. The First Amendment is back.
It's been codified that you can
Yeah.
say Gluptonian all
Yeah.
you want. man.
Speaking of codes,
Speaking of code.
for all the bots in the audience, 101101.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
Yeah,
out of here!
I got fucking someone fucking.
You think just because they're
smashes,
bots, they can speak binary?
someone smashes an eye beer on my head.
Yep.
Someone,
Yeah,
a
the
robot comes up to you. Yeah. The eye beer
Pour
smashed
the
in your head.
eye beer on your
Eye
head.
beer
like
started
that.
to actually work.
Yeah.
You pig.
Yeah. Slapped in the face.
Out of their phone.
It was a binary code joke.
Damn. It was a bot joke. Okay.
Okay, fine. By the way, San Francisco's just been annihilated from the face of planet Earth by a nuclear bomb. But no, get mad at me.
Chris Titanium.